friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are getting this house all cleaned up. It's amazing how dirty a house can get in just a few short months of living in it. If you're new here, my name is Anne and I love to do all things homemaking, and I love it if you would hit that subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you so much. All right, let's get this house cleaned. All right, here is the state of my house. I was in and out, hardly home all weekend, and it is just a disaster. I have things I need to put up there. I have lots of dog hair here. I got to get some washing done, some rugs, blankets, all of that good stuff. Mr. Skeleton is out for the season. I have to get some dishes done. I'm running the dishwasher already. And yeah, just basically getting it cleaned up and nice and tidy. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know this is my second time doing this video. The first time there was something wrong with my app that I edit my videos on. I save and I save and I save every time I do something new, and it was acting weird. So I restarted my whole computer and it completely got lost. Luckily, I still have the footage. Otherwise, I would have just threw my hands up in the air and crawled in bed and been done for the day. It is so frustrating when it happens because it takes hours and hours to do a video. And when you lose footage like this, it just almost makes you sick to your stomach. But anyways, the first thing I like to do when I clean is take off the blankets off of the couch. I put the blankets on there because my dogs are allowed to be on the couch and we cuddle, so I want to get those washed as often as I can. And this little pillow that I'm rolling with the lint roller, the cover doesn't come off, so I have to use a lint roller, otherwise it just gets bombarded with my dog's hair. The cleaning products I like to use for this is Mrs. Meyer's Everyday or All-Purpose Cleaner. That is my go-to. Now, if I'm cleaning something like wood or mirrors or windows, I will use the appropriate cleaner. I have used oil on this coffee table before, but it has a top coat on top of it, so it doesn't absorb the oil. So I just use the Mrs. Meyer's. It is my absolute favorite to use. I can't believe it's almost October. I have to go get my Halloween stuff and thumb through it and start decorating this house. I feel like I had just decorated for fall. I was talking to my sister the other day and I had told her, I feel like I would just decorate for fall, and now it is time to decorate for Halloween. And it got me thinking, usually after Halloween, I redecorate for fall for Thanksgiving. But at this point, my thought process is to just right after Halloween decorate for Christmas. That way I have time to enjoy it. I have time to work on decorating the house since it is a new house for me. I don't exactly know what I want to do. I do know that I have a bunch of trees that I had purchased for the other house. So I'm thinking a cozy cottage Winterland, foresty theme, something of that nature. So if that's something that you enjoy watching, hit the subscribe button and we'll see what I come up with. I absolutely love this bar cart. I love setting stuff on it, decorating it, but the only downfall is how dusty it gets, especially the very bottom next to the floor. Holy moly, it's so dusty. I should clean it more often. I clean it every few months, but living here in the country, I live right next to a barn, and the amount of dust that the animals make is crazy. I like to keep my windows open as often as I can for fresh air, but with that comes dust. I do have two air purifiers downstairs here. I took one from my room and brought it down because the downstairs desperately needed it more than the upstairs. So they're working double time. It is still super dusty. It just is what it is when you live on a ranch next to horses. But at least it's keeping me on my toes and giving me content to film for you all. To be quite honest, my last house, I used to vacuum every day, but this house, I don't for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Well, I guess I know why. It's because I am in the part of my life where everything is catching up to me. I went in a very short time being married, getting a divorce, and moving. And it was a whirlwind for me. And getting this house prepared, I didn't really have any downtime to think about it. But now that I'm getting more downtime, I am thinking about it. And to get myself up to clean or to decorate for that matter, it's been a real challenge for me. And if it wasn't for you all giving me such kind words, I probably would have given up a long time ago. And it's you guys and your kind words that keep me motivated to do YouTube. I'll be honest, there are some days where I just don't want to do it any longer, but then I open up my Instagram and a lot of you private message me on there and give me such encouraging words. You all are so, so sweet. You are my strength, and without you, I wouldn't be doing this. You are my motivational coach, if you will. So, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all so, so much for supporting me through this difficult, challenging time in my life. I am in the process of working on myself. So, if you are feeling the same way I am, don't forget that you are not alone. Although you see me cleaning and cooking and doing happy voiceovers, it's not all rainbows and lollipops for me. It is very real. My life is very real, and what I'm going through is very, very real. And I don't want it to be what my channel is about. I don't want to focus on the negative things that are happening to me, but just know that you're not alone. And if you need to talk about it and you want to talk about it with me, send me a private message over on Instagram and we can chit chat. So I am here for you if you need me to be. I only have one or two more things I want to do to this house before the holiday season hits, and then I'm going to take a break until the new year. I have been going, keeping my mind focused on this house, but now it's time, like I said, to just focus on me and get myself right. And then after the new year comes, I'll start adding more stuff in here decor wise. There are some ideas that I have that I want to do in here, but again, that'll be next year. I need to paint the living room. I need to paint the bathroom. I'd like to paint my bedroom. My bedroom still needs some work to be done in there, so I'll start that in the new year. So there are just things here and there that I need to do to complete this house. I don't even know if I want to use the word complete, but add to it. I don't know if it's going to be complete for a long time. There are some things that I did that I'm thinking I want to do differently, but we'll see. I sit in the house, I work from home, I look around, and it's really easy to go, oh, I should have done this instead of this, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see what I do next year. But I want to thank you all for watching me get settled into this house. I know a lot of you say, "Oh, it looks like you have been in that house for a long time." And that's just me. I have to put roots down in a house really quickly. Otherwise, I just can't relax. I have to make it my own. And even though I'm back at my childhood ranch that I grew up on, I still need to make this particular house my home because I have never lived in this house before. So I need to get my things in here to make it feel more like me, to make me feel not so homesick, and to help myself to move on, really. So thank you again for watching me get this house together and giving me all of your feedback. It really means a lot. The kitchen is the easiest thing to clean in this house. The dogs aren't allowed past the island, so there's not a lot of uh, grime from them. But I do miss my old kitchen dearly, so much. But a subscriber had told me a smaller kitchen means less to clean, and you are completely right. If you're still subscribed and watching me, you are right. It takes me no time at all to clean this kitchen, and I absolutely love it. I'm also loving this countertop dishwasher, so thank you to everyone who told me about it. I had no idea it existed. It is a lifesaver and it saves so much water. I put the water in a pot to see how much it uses. It doesn't even fill up a whole pot. It's amazing. So yay for that. That's a win. If you're interested in anything that you see, just let me know. I'm not the best at linking things. I try really hard to remember, but I'm really excited to just get videos out for you all that I forget. So if there's anything that you see, just shoot me a message or comment, and then I will link it for you. Also, if there's any kind of video you would like me to do, let me know and I'll try to do it. As a content creator, I kind of get stuck in a little bit of a rut. Nobody said anything, but I want to make sure that everybody's happy and they're getting the content that they want to watch. Doing this new voiceover, somebody had asked me if I was willing to do a Q&A, and I am, just not right now at the moment, but I can definitely do that if you're all interested. Let me know again what kind of videos you would like me to do, or if you're just satisfied with what I'm doing. Day in the lives are easy for me. They're easy to film and then they're easy to edit, truth be told. But yeah, anything within reason. Just don't ask me to film my family. My family does not want to be filmed. They do not want to be on YouTube. I film on my camera, and every time I bring it out, they all run. It's like they're roaches. They just disappear, or they yell at me. They don't want to be on it. And I have to remind them that I can edit them out. So again, just don't ask me to do anything with my family. It is just me. So I live in Napa Valley. If you want to see around Napa Valley, go to wineries. If you're tired of just house content and just being on this property, let me know and I will try and make the video you request within reasoning. Backtracking a little bit, I have some people wanting to know about my vacuum. It is a Dyson. It is for pet hair, but they don't make that particular model anymore. I think they have a new model that I found on their website. I got mine a few years ago from Costco as a Christmas present. I absolutely love it. It is a fantastic little handheld vacuum. And I'll tell you what, my dog shed so much, as you probably know if you've been watching me, especially my older guy. He sheds about a dog a day, even though I brush him and do all the things that you're supposed to do, grooming, brushing. It's still, I don't know where all this hair is coming from, but it does a fantastic job of vacuuming up his hair. You just have to be mindful to wash the filter a little more often if you have dogs that shed a lot, because it does get clogged. Sometimes it just gets clogged anyway because I have dog hair and that's just what happens. So it's okay. I don't mind the dog hair because it beats the alternative. Mr. Bones has been out since summer. He decided he wanted to be at the pool area. He had his baseball cap on, an American flag in his hand, and he was living his best summer life. Every once in a while, the kids would take him and play doctor, saying he's broken his bones, and he's just had been having a great summer. But now it was time to bring him in since we're coming up to Halloween. He needs to get back into work mode. And so he is here and he is keeping me company. He doesn't say a lot, which is the best kind of man. I will say that. No offense. But yeah, having him here, he keeps me company. I had my sister over the other day and she was, he was keeping her company as well. And yeah, he's just a really fun time for the whole family. And it's a little joke with us. So having a Mr. Bones is a fun thing to have, and I highly recommend getting one. Sometimes I'll put some of those fake eyeballs in that you can get from, I don't know, Target or Dollar Tree, and it looks like he has bloody eyes. But anyway, it's just super fun. You got to have fun in this life. The final steps in cleaning for me is mopping the floor, putting the nice clean rugs down, and adding the nice clean blankets to the couch. There is nothing like having a nice clean house to relax in. It declutters your mind and it just overall makes you feel really, really good. Stick around for the clean house tour. It feels amazing to have a clean house. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you would like, please subscribe if you haven't already and hit that like button. And don't forget to leave the comments on what kind of video you would like me to do. And I hope to see you in the next one real soon. Bye.